you're going to notice that's different with Rolfing versus massage is there's a lot more collaboration with you and I. We're going to start with a walking assessment so I can see how your body's moving, or maybe how it's not moving, to get a better idea of what might be a good game plan. For today, we're going to come up with a goal based on some of the issues that you're having in your body. So tell me a little bit more about what brings you in to have Rolfing for the first time.
I've always had lower back pain, been told or diagnosed with scoliosis, but I've always had issues with my lower back from years ago, my first epidural ever. So it's just constant. Some things aggravate it more, sitting long.
I want you to walk the edge of the wall. I'm not going to take your arms up and over. Good, and back down. I'm just saying how your shoulders move, how your body moves into relation to that. Now think about your feet pressing down into the ground, thighs engaging, core stays strong, and now find your lift back to center. Is there anything you're noticing or anything noteworthy with that?
Definitely doing that tilt forward, and I feel longer throughout. When you are making me pay attention to those things, it's bring your attention to it, you actually feel taller, you're feeling more upright.
Yeah. I want you to play with that, where you are in space and that lift. Relax your head. Nice deep breathing. Every breath in. Think about expanding through your chest, to your belly. And you see her shoulders kind of doing this. So I'm holding the back of her scapula. And here is where the kind of joint intersection is around the clavicle, around the shoulder arm. So I go into that little groove. Now if you see that fits perfect with my hand. And I just hang out here. She seems like she could take a little bit more pressure, but I'm not going to do a lot. I'm just going to I push this up to take some slack off of her shoulders. And I push this down, and then I push both slightly out to just get some more space around the joints, to start to train her body that she doesn't need to hold this pattern. There's this assumption that we need to kind of almost beat the tension out of people. It's very direct. It's very oh, we're gonna dig the knots out. And that can resonate with some people well. But it's almost like taking a rebellious teenager and forcing them into doing their homework. They might do it, but it's not going to get a long-term effect because they're going to hold on to that rough interaction. Our body's kind of the same sometimes. Our body can be very much a rebellious teenager. It might take a little longer to feel the effect, but it'll last a little longer if we treat it with love, respect, and kindness.
Just releasing, kind of just relaxing a little bit. It's just where I was angry and tight, it's just a little bit of release, the longer she's there. It's about my bottom, just relaxing to the table.
Really focused on creating space around the chest, the ribs, the areas of breathing, and creating upper body, lower body separation. I'm actively thinking about going under her costal arch and hopefully releasing some of that fascia tension in there. At the top, I'm in the crease of the hip, the ASIS, and I'm adding just a little bit of gentle pressure, almost like hooking the inside of your hip bone. On this next breath, I just want you to scan your body. Notice what you feel. Don't feel.
I'm flat for a change. Like, I'm usually like, when I lie down, kind of like arched almost, but it's just the bottom is rested like flat.
Find your standing and take a sloppy bit of movement.
I feel a little elongated. I'm serious.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think I'm saying a little more ease, a little more movement in your body. How does it feel in your body?
It feels good. It feels different. I don't know how to explain it. It's just like,
I don't know. Let your entire body, one vertebrae at a time. Again, strong breath in. And you're gonna breathe out. So just strong on the breath out that, yeah, my hands are gonna move. I'd love to get feedback from you. See what we need to tweak so that your body responds the best. See how you're feeling, and then based on how your body is responding is what our next steps are gonna be.